Hi friends, welcome back to Tulsi's Ekin Creatives. Guys, today we are going to discuss about one of the important topic. So we will start with example actually. So I hope my screen is visible. So I will explain these are the tools. Like before going to explain this, I will give you one sample example. So then this concept will be understand easily. Okay. For example, I am working on company. My client is something XX, like XYZ. For example, my client has provided the new requirement and new project is coming. Okay, so my client requirement is this one. For example, this is the new project. So we are going to create one simple application. So this is not a microservices, only monolithic application, but we need everything in automation. So this is my client requirement. What is the requirement client has provided? So he want the VPC. So he want the individual VPC in our my project. So he want the security groups and he want the servers. So whatever required servers in using that project, and he want the load balancer for exposing outside, and he want the auto scaling group for managing the topics and loads, and finally we require database also for the storing customer data. This is the client requirement for sample like simple application you can just consider, so allowable or something. So any monolithic application, I think this services should be enough. So that these are the requirement client has provided. So what I can do now? So what exactly company will do now? So my company will ask to automate this entire process. So sorry, client will ask this entire process using he is not using sorry, he is using AWS cloud. So using AWS cloud he want to deploy everything in automate. So for that I am planning one cloud formation template. So I am using one cloud formation template for deploying these are the resources automatically. So I have suggested to client. Client is also approved. So then we are going to write a one cloud formation template. That is a concept. So this is my cloud formation template. Here what I can added. So I have I have created one key pair. So that key pair I am using entire this project. This is the key pair. So after that I am creating the my VPC. Whatever client has requested to create the separate VPC for this project. So I am creating the separate VPC of this project. Okay. So here the details. So you just observe this details. So I will share this template in my GitHub link also. I will provide that link, repo link also. You can go through and you will also start that deploying your end. So then everyone will understand. Just observe this video and follow this my instructions. Then you will understand easily. So I am just creating my own VPC. That one VPC require the details. So that details I am providing my VPC name and CA block. I am allowing 256 IPs. So sorry, not 256. 65 something 556 IPs, and I am creating the internet gateway and attaching that internet gateway to my VPC, and also I am creating the public subnets and private subnets. So this everything details I have took that in my region only. You can also take your you can also take these details to your AWS console. You can provide it here. So automatically I am using US East 2B. So you can change it regarding to your availability zone. So then private subnet I am creating. After private subnet, route table. So this route table I am attaching my VPC. After public subnet, route table will associate to that public subnet also. So then coming to servers, so in this servers I am creating the security group. After security group, here I am creating the two servers. Why I am creating the two servers? One is required front end and another one is required back end. So that's why I am creating the two servers here. Front end and back end, nothing but front end is web application, back end is app application. So we have the layers, right? Web layer, app layer and database layer. So that's why I'm using all three layers: front end, back end and database. So finally I'm creating front end instance. Here is the instance I'm taking, for example T2 micro. You can select your whatever your required EC2, and after that I'm just deploying one simple nginx. So hello world nginx in that server for that live example. So once I deploy, once using cloud formation only I'm doing these things. Okay, so I'm just creating the sample nginx server in the live example. Under backend server, here I'm not deploying anything, only front end is enough for the demo this video. So after that I'm creating the subnet group for database. Okay, for that creating the DB subnets, and finally I'm creating the database also. These details also I took there in my AWS MyDB, sorry, MySQL. So here I have created that all the details I have mentioned here. So finally I'm just displaying that output. This everything will be successful. Okay, this is my simple template. I will share this template. So I hope everything we have covered, right? VPC, security group, load balancers, database, everything we have covered using these templates. So my client requirement is satisfied. So now we are going to deploy this application in my server. So you just search in your cloud formation. Using cloud formation, you will able to redirect into the cloud formation. Here this is the dashboard. Here you just create the stack. Once you create the stack, it will ask the four steps. One is the create the stack and stack details, options and review and create. These are the four details we need to fill up and prepare the template. Here I am selecting the existing. I have that already existing same template. If you want, you can build it also. So I have already template, that's why I am using that existing template. Now I am specifying the template. Where I have the template, I have that my local machine. I am just selecting the template file. I am just choosing that file. This is my update cloud formation file. I am just selecting this and click on open. It will redirect to directly S3 here. So this is the S3 URL. It will store automatically in S3. So once you delete, it will delete everything automatically. Whatever components we are, whatever services we are installing and using cloud formation, it will delete automatically. That I will show you once I have deleted. So once you upload now, so you just check what is the your diagram, like what is your architecture. You just click here, do the, you just see here, it will create one architecture whatever we are creating. It will design automatically in cloud formation. Template is loaded. See, everything it is creating automatically. That so cloud formation will give that one architecture. What we are doing, front end and back end instance, and that instance it is connecting database. So security group or security groups and VPC we are creating, that VPCs it attached to this. So we just create the validate also. It is validating, so it is valid. So now I am going to again my stack. So I have selected and I have selected my existing and click on next. Here you can give the stack name and demo nginx demo application. I will give demo application, and you can This is my key pair, it will select automatically. I haven't touched anything, so I have mentioned only in this template. It is selected automatically. Click on next. Here tags I don't want and permission also not required as of now. Stack failure options, rollback stack I'm creating, and use delete policy also. If my sample demo is completed, I will delete it. And additional details is not required. Everything is optional. So click on next, and I just review and create the first step. Everything is clear for me. Now submitting. So once you submit, it will take around 3 to 5 minutes. It will take this creating all the resources whatever we selected into the cloud formation. We need to wait for until that. Before you just observe here. Here is the stack info. These are the options we will explain meanwhile. So once it will create that event, it will show here create completed. So meanwhile we will go through these options. Okay, first option is stack info. This stack info will provide that all the information of this stack and creating process, description, stack id, and also status. It will show that available once it is done. Next is events. Events is the main important here. So whatever it is creating events, it should be display here. So what are the services creating? You just see create in progress here, create in progress. So backend instance, db instance, backend db, backend security groups, whatever me mention in the cloud formation template, everything should be created in the event level. Now go to the resources. Here it will, so whatever, here also same way, whatever create completed and everything is creating, whatever it's creating, attach the gateway like end to end. So it is point to point, it will display the resources level. So next option is output. Here now output screen, there is no any output. Here it will show that whatever it should be deleting, like any template issues, any that resource issue, it will show it output level. Go to the parameters. That parameters, it should be creating the key pair name. Go to the template, my template name, this is the template name. Here if you want to see that architecture, you can click, it will go to that architecture again. Now change set. If you want to change that a new template, if you want to add that new, create the change set, means here it will create the version wise. This is the version 1, so I have created this, and version 2 you can change it, modify it, so that option also there. Okay, next finally get sync. So get sync configured is operating because it is unsupported, so I don't have this option, I think recently added, so we can skip that option. Okay, go to the AC2. So here it is created backend and frontend is instances, right? Let's go to the instances, just research and select that instance and all state running. So here see, two instances are running automatically. I haven't created manually. See, still it is showing initialization, still it is creating. So front end and back end, so whatever it is creating here, front end back end, it's done. So that's why my servers is created automatically. Oh, what is creating, go to the VPC also. I will show you that VPC also. Go to this VPC. See, my demo VPC also creating. Subnets also it's creating, private and public subnets. Okay. So whatever it's creating here, it's displaying there, and you can check the resource. security grows backend DB instance is still creating, so that's why it's taking little time for database creation. Remaining it should be creating automatically. So once it is creating, it will show here create completed. Then we can take that to public IP address in front-end application, front-end server. We can hit in Google, then we can see that output is coming successfully or not. That is our requirement today. So let wait for 2 minutes, then it will be done. So I hope these options everything is clear. This template I will push into my GitHub. Meanwhile, let me create that GitHub. CloudFormation CloudFormation underscore template. So whatever I have written here, let me add it. I think this is not supported. Take it. Okay, fine. CloudFormation template. CloudFormation automate CloudFormation or CloudFormation CloudFormation template automation. Okay, this should be enough. And public, add me read my file and create it. Copy this and let me create. Let me create the CloudFormation deployment folder. Go to inside the folder. Just click on here. Open the git bash. Git clone. I'm just pushing that code here. That's it. I'm not doing anything. So let me push that code. I will copy YAML file. That should be better. YAML format also it will be supported. Automation VI is required. Automation dot YAML. Just paste that everything. This is the template. I am pasting the YAML file. So I am just saving this text file also. You can refer the text file also. Save as. Go to desktop. Mail times. Deployments. Automation. CloudFormation template. I'm just saving here. Update CloudFormation. You can refer anything. No issue. Git status think I have created inside that cloud formation. Sure. Let me copy that. Oh, so many things are there. Okay, fine. Let me create it. VI. Where is the text file also not showing? What happened? Here text file is there already. Based on this also here. Okay, git status, git add. Okay, I have pushed this code into my Git repository. I will share that link. Meanwhile, what is this? See, create completed. Now everything is created my cloud formation. So my cloud formation is done. So now what we are final target? Go to the EC2. Go to my EC2. Take that IP. I think load balancer we haven't added in this talk, right? I think we missed that. I will update this tag and I will push into my GitHub. You can use that. I'm using cloud formation also. I missed that. Sorry. Okay. I am using instance IP currently. So take this front end instance public IP. Check the security group is added or not. Okay, you just cross verify that. 80 is required for inside the security group. So my 80 port is created. I just copied that and go to here and paste it here. So it should redirecting HTTP. Remove that. I am using 84. So my output is received. So this is how we are deploying sample application using automation. Using cloud formation template. We are automating the whatever client requirement. Okay. Now let's move on to cloud formation. I will show you how to delete. Once I have delete now, it will delete automatically all the resources. So I am initiated deleting. Now wait for here. So deleting all the resources one by one. So that's it guys, today class. We will meet tomorrow for new session. Thanks all, bye.